Hey everybody, it's your boy Zero here for another Gundam review. In today's episode, we're going to cover the Wing Gundam EW version from Gundam Wing. So yeah, this is one of my many Christmas gifts, so much like the last episode, and I think the episode before that. No, it was the last episode. Ugh, my brain's a little fuzzy. Depression's a pain. So, I'm probably going to put this episode out and maybe do Monday's episode. I'm not sure. Depends how I'm feeling. Because it is kicking my behind. But, so, enough of my ranting and rambling. So, this is another one of those alternate art, basically, versions of the old school Gundam Wing crew, but the EW version. I've seen the Verka version, but I don't really see the difference between this and the Verka. So if you know the difference between the Wing Gundam Verka and this one, please tell me, because I saw pictures of both and it's like, I felt the EW one and I don't see the difference between the Verka one and this one. Is it nothing and it's just a box difference and a price markup? Is it? I mean, obviously the insides must be a little different, or they're just being really lazy. But let's get into the review of this guy right here. I'll catch you guys in a second. So, this is the Wing Gundam EW with everything comes in box, with a few amendments to that. One, the red piece that's right here, while moving this dude, the one on the other side fell off. So, yeah, there's supposed to be two red pieces and one on each cheek. Mine fell off and hit the void. So, that's gone forever. Guaranteed in a couple of years or a couple of months, it'll reappear and I'll be like, what is this for? And I did have the mini hero figurine that comes with it, but unlike the other ones, this didn't come with a little stand. It's like, just a little figurine, which kind of sucks because it can't really stand up under its own weight. It just keeps falling over. This piece, which I don't know the professional term for it, I guess you can call it battery rack, because it's pretty much just batteries to replace the turbines in the beam rifle. Then we have the adapted pieces for your stands. So this is one of the few master grades that do not come with a stand. By few, I mean surprisingly large amount of master grades do not come with stands, and that bothers me, much like how high grades should come with stands, but hey, that's just my opinion. And two beam sabers, even though technically you only need the one. They decided to be fair to compensate for the lack of a stand by giving you an extra beam saber. And of course, the sticker sheet, which I used all of them. One for the V-fin camera, one for the main camera, one for the back of the head, one on the chest, one on the rifle. So, yeah. So with that being said, let's talk about this Gundam. Alright. One major thing, it is back heavy, so be careful with that. It will not stand up properly on its own because of the backpack. It will always lean backwards, so if you're trying to get any poses, be careful with that. Another thing, the gun, the beam rifle. You figure it would be better than this. The gun itself has no real flaws. It's the fact that you don't really have a good grip on it. The only reason it looks this good is because you have to literally cram this turtle-shaped piece right under the arm. It's only because this piece is like this, because that will happen. Because your gun cannot actually be held firmly in the hand. Because since this is an old school kit, and I've learned to, other than the Strike Noir, these hands really do kind of suck. It's nice to have it try to hold. Also, the arms are loose. They will occasionally pop out on you. So, that's not fun. It's going to be one of these evenings, ladies and germs. Alrighty. So, yes, beam rifle does not stay in place. Heck, one dude I talked to online Look what he said. He took a photo of it, got it in a good pose, took a photo of it, and then it fell down. Yeah. Yep. So, that gun's not going to say, be careful with the arms. They are loose. And it's back heavy. Now that the negative Nancy's are done, how does it feel? It's a very decently solid kit. With the shield off, I can show you this thing. So, just to double check. Okay, yeah. You bend the arm like so, and you push the wing back so you have space. And let up the plug in the battery holder. You can hold that, and you can still have the shield attached. But you can't have it go all the way around. So, because there's a little divot right here in the arm where you attach this part of the shield into. So, yeah. So you can have all that stuff attached. But for the sake of this, I gotta take that off so we can show some of the articulation, because also, as you can clearly see, the shield pops off. Take you off, because the shield is attached to the arm. There goes the camera wiggling. With two pieces. This piece and this one. That's it. On one hand, that's great because it's great for posability because you can get the extra battery units onto it. This is also where you hold the beam saber, by the way, when you're not having it in your hand. But the problem is, it can literally pop out on you. So, not the greatest. So, let's remove the battery thing. And you know what? For the sake of easiness, let's just pop off the arm, since it is ridiculously easy to take off. So, that's the arm fully bent. Not bad. The hand's on a ball joint, so you can... But it's a very tight ball joint, so you're not going to get a lot of posing out of the wrists. It's one of these 3 fingers, index finger, and thumb movable situations. So, again, minusing the Strike Noir that apparently has the hand grip of the gods. These things can't really hold onto weapons tightly. For example, you saw with the beam rifle. Let's check out the beam saber. I say check out, even though we all know the answer is going to be. It holds. Actually, wow. You know, sarcasm denied. The universe said, haha, surprise. I can hold it moderately well. So, beam saber is held better than the beam rifle. Take that what you will. Pop that bad boy back in. Alright, let's show the leg bend. Great leg bend. And no paralyzed back skirt, which is great. So, that's, unfortunately, it doesn't go that much higher, so that's what you get all the leg all the way back. The leg parts do pop out due to transformation. I will not be doing the transformation in this video because I do not have the instructions with me at this time. So I apologize, everyone, for that. This is the leg all the way up, and actually, here it is all the way up. So, decent there. The foot can bend, of course, again, transformation. The one thing about transformable Gundams, especially master grades, they have a little bit more articulation than non-transformable ones due to the fact that they have to transform. But the problem is, when you have a transformation gimmick, there are some flaws that come along with it. The floppy gun arm, for instance. So let's do the ab crunch. Not bad. That's forward, that's back, so you can actually roll his belly. He has some decent hips, so his hips don't lie. I know I had to do that old joke, and I do not regret it. The shoulder pauldrons go up and down. You're not going to get much out of there. Head's on a ball joint. But that's turn all the way, all the way that way. Be careful. Like I said, these will fall off on you if you're not careful. Gotta be careful with the machine guns on the chest. This piece is very lightly put in, so it could fall off on you. And the wings, they go up and down, back and forth, you know, traditional wing stuff. See? This actually has more of a rivet situation, which is pretty cool. And the backpack does stick out a bit because it's, again, aids in the transformation. Wings go up, down. Like I said, general wingy benignness. Yep. And of course, each of the turbines here actually does spin, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. Actually, not a bad Gunpla, but minus personal bias, because Death Sight will always be superior to this. The Shenlong, the Death Scythe, the Sandrock. Let me get to the last part of this review and I'll tell you my actual feelings. Okay, as I was starting to say before, out of the 4 Gundam Wing units I've built, this is the worst. Not because it's bad, because it has so many flaws to it that it's like, okay, you should be better. Maybe that's what the Verkov fixed. Maybe they fixed it that the gun isn't so droopy. Maybe they fixed the shield situation. I don't know. I do not own it. You know, maybe they gave them the new Gundam Seed style hands that you can actually hold the weapons tighter. Maybe they fixed the shoulder and arm situation that the hands don't drop. It could be a lot of things. I'm not sure. Again, I do not own it. But I can only hope that, yeah, was the fix. Because, again, out of all these, honestly, my personal bias putting the Death Scythe and the Death Scythe Custom above them all, because, again, personal bias, love them the best. This is the weakest out of all 4, and I haven't gotten heavy arms. That's my personal goal. Actually, my personal goal is to try to get Eclipse, but that's not the point of this video. But, yeah. Maybe, you know, for all I know, maybe heavy arms is a more busted suit to build and more difficult and a lot more of a pain. But as of right now, this isn't the greatest. It's kind of low on the ground. Don't get me wrong, it's still definitely better than a few other Gunpla I've built. You know the ones I hate, and if you're new to this channel, it's the Master Grade Red Frame. I don't know if the Gunpla gods hated me, but that one was awful. This is a close second to that, though. That's not a positive. Actually, no, the Zephyrantes full burning is the second closest. The next worst one I built. This will be the third. It's not a high position to be in, but it's not the bottom of the barrel. It's close to it, but not the exact bottom. So, would I recommend this? To be honest, yes. I would recommend all Gunpla I've built, because everyone's taste is different. This may not have worked for me, but hey, if you like the Wing Gundam, all its variants, every incarnation, then buy it. If you like Gundam Wing, like I did, because the only reason I got this dude is because guess what? I got the Sandrock, I got the Shenlong, I got the Death Scythe. I wasn't going to go, okay, 3 only, and then stop. Like, nope, got to complete the set. Like, eventually, I'm going to buy the Shenlong HG so I can say I've built and have all 5 TV show version of the Gundam Wing crew. Hence why I bought every version of the Stray Red Frame that I can get my hands on. Taste is different and it always varies person by person, so I can only suggest be careful with this. Make sure you have glue and a lot of patience, especially with that gun, because it's not going to hold properly. It's going to always droop on you, so try to make sure you get it underneath the shoulder armor, under the shoulder pauldron, because that's only way it's going to stay up in a realistic pose. And yeah. Also, again, I have to apologize. I thought the sword would have fallen out of the hand. It's actually holding better than the gun. That's the nutty part. So, if you want one of these, they do have them at our buddies Galactic Toys. My link to the website is down below. And yeah, if I'm feeling up to it, there'll be another episode on Monday. If not, there's going to be a poll anyway. So when I get the mental strength to do the next build, whenever I do it, that'll be the winner, and that'll be the next episode. But I want you all to know, thank you for being there for me. I appreciate all of you. And remember, you are all loved, you are all cared for, and you are all awesome. I'll catch you guys in the next episode.